Hello, good people. Today I am going to talk with you guys about how to earn more and more money by freelancing, even if you are a complete beginner. So, without further delaying, let's get started. Since I began freelancing just over a year ago, I have had the opportunity to work with nearly a dozen high growth startups and world class experts. And I have never had to negotiate for the premium prices I charge for my content marketing services, which is my which is why I'd like to share some tips with you guys on how to start freelancing and how to make money doing so, even if you are a complete beginner. Because I have done such an effective job of defining my value propositions, branding myself as an expert within my field, and getting my freelancing writing content in front of new target audience, I now have a 3 to 6 month waiting list for new freelance clients and freelance jobs. However, the certainty that certainly didn't happen overnight. My rapid success in the world of freelancing is the result of a lot of strategic positioning, hours of hard work, and good timing. So, if you are ready to get serious about freelancing and multiplying your self employed income, here are my top 12 tips for earning more during your first year doing freelancing jobs. Number 1, I'd like to say choose a niche. If your goal is to start freelancing, you might feel ready to take any paid work on Fiverr or Upwork you can get your hands on. But as you get deeper into your freelancing career, you will need to start being more strategic about your types of work you do and the clients you take on. You might be thinking, how can getting picky about the freelancing work I do help me make more money? Well, when you specialize in a skill set, you become an expert in a specific field. And experts can charge more for their specialized service. There are expert and pro categories on Upwork and Fiverr too. In my point of view, the old debate of whether you should be a specialist or a generalist when starting your freelancing career isn't even worth thinking twice about. If if you were a prospective client and you need someone to fix your email marketing so people actually sign in, write ads that convince people to buy, or just update your outdated website, would you rather hire someone who's jack of all trades, or a person who's a pro at doing one thing and doing it well? I'll choose the specialist every time. When it comes to my own experience, choosing a specialized as a content marketing consultant as opposed to being a general digital marketer for hire has been the single best decision I have made with my freelance business. Because I have built my reputation with clients as a talented content marketer over past few years and frequently engage with content marketing content on various social media channels, I have been able to rise the top of my niche in a relatively short period of time. Aside from my blog and existing client referrals, the next most consistent source of my new clients has been from business owners seeking out specific expert help through both Google and social searches. To expand this example to other fields, imagine you are just starting out as a web developer. You can get into a niche like migrating blogs to WordPress. That means when someone searches for help with migrating a blog to WordPress, they can find you. This works for graphic designers as well. You can do graphic design specifically for WordPress. If you choose the right niche, deciding to specialize and putting some effort into branding yourself as an expert within your niche can really pay off for years to come. Number two is get clear on your service offerings. One major decision you need to make early on in your freelance career is what you do and what you don't do. The more specific you can be about what services you offer, the better. Not will it help you brand yourself, it will allow you to control how prospective clients perceives you and give you the opportunity to continuing building your portfolio in the direction you want to move in. So if you want to focus on becoming a sought after, highly paid Ruby on Rails developer, you shouldn't even consider contracts offer for customizing WordPress themes or designing the user experience for an upcoming app. While the short term benefits of steady works are tempting and sometimes necessary, taking on projects that aren't getting you closer to your ultimate goal of becoming the best in your field will only distract and delay you from making meaningful progress. Number three tips from me is define what your ideal clients looks like. Before you can go out and start looking for clients, you'll need to develop a clear picture of who you are going to work best with. Do you want to build websites for small business owners, make a name for yourself blogging as a professional blogger, work as a copywriter, pitch in on new feature development for high growth technology startups, or take on longer term contracts with enterprise sized companies? Or maybe you want to work specifically for brands and clients with values that align with yours, etc. Making this clear distinction between who and what type of business you are targeting will be essential to effectively pitching your services. To define exactly who your ideal freelance clients should be and how to start finding them, ask yourself the following questions. What type of business has the problems I'm solving with my service? And then, can the business I want to work with afford to hire me? And the third question is, what demographic trends can I identify about the decision makers in the types of businesses I'm targeting? Think age, gender, demographic location, websites they frequent, and their personal interests. Well, because I know that will be more engaged and work most effectively with smaller startups teams who are working on projects I can personally relate to. I have proactively chosen to make my scope of potential clients narrow. By working with similar startup teams, new potential clients I target within my niche are able to instantly relate with me and have confidence that I'll be able to replicate my results of their business too. Number 4 tips I'd like to give you that create a high quality portfolio site. It goes without saying that one of the best ways to demonstrate your technical skills is by having an amazing portfolio site of your own. If you want to be taken seriously as a new freelancer, you are going to need a website that actually showcases your expertise, highlights relevant past experience, shows who you are, including your contact information so that potential clients can find you easily. A stellar portfolio can really help you to out if you don't have a lot of job experience or testimonials to prove that you know your stuff. The purpose of portfolio is to educate, spark interest, and convince potential clients that they'll want to choose you for their technical needs. That's why it's worth investing time uh, into deciding what to feature on your portfolio and how it's being displayed before you start looking for new projects. Once your portfolio site is up, start including a link to the site within your email signature and on your social profiles. Number 5 is start freelancing before you quit your day job. I'm a huge fan of starting a freelance business while you keep your day job or part-time job as opposed to immediately pursuing self-employment. In addition to the fact that creating a high quality portfolio website, building your personal brand, and adding to your portfolio naturally takes a good amount of time. It's a good idea to have a few steady freelance clients on your roster before axing your sole source of income. I recommend growing your side income to at least 50 to 75% of your total current income before leaving your full time job, depending on your risk tolerance. Managing a tight schedule, heavy workload, including demanding freelance projects and being responsible for deliverables with limited time resources will teach you quickly what it's like to run your own business. The other awesome benefits of picking up freelance clients while you are still working full time is that you can be selective. You likely don't absolutely need the money. This puts you in a position to turn down work that earlier either doesn't pay enough to justify your time investment or that you are genuinely not interested in. These are 2 points you will need to be stickier about if you want to be happy once if you are start freelancing full time. Number 6, level up your skills. The best way to justify higher hourly rates, make sure you have impressive skills that are in a high demand. Practice using your new skills by building the types of projects that you want to eventually be paid to work on. Whether that's WordPress websites, mobile apps, or something else entirely, such as graphic design, copywriting, etc. The more you can differentiate yourself among a sea of competition with cool side projects and examples that will attract potential customers, the better. And remember that while highly trained freelancers can get paid much more of their work, you don't have to head back to school for a BS in computer science to get on the train. Taking online classes like a Skill Crush front-end development course can get you on the right track and put you in charge on your education. If you want to start or move into a career in tech, Skill Crush can help you get there. Our Back into course is a comprehensive program designed to help total beginners in tech start a new fulfilling career. Number 7 is building your credibility. What does that mean? There are several ways to build your credibility within your industry. Aside from creating high quality blog content and collaborating with notable influencers in your industry, you can write an ebook, create an online course, and line up speaking engagement to start increasing your visibility within your niche. You can also build up your portfolio on freelance platforms and freelance gig websites by working for a slightly lower hourly rate to start and increasing it as you gain more experience. These credibility boosters can help you add to your list of accomplishments that you can highlight on your portfolio and simultaneously demonstrate your knowledge for more potential clients to see. The wider you can broadcast your message, the more influence you will build within your niche. That for sure. Then, number 8 is determine your pricing. Well, while deciding how much to charge for your freelance services is a major step toward determining your perceived value, you need to make sure you are charging enough to make a sustainable, comfortable living. Most clients won't hesitate to pay higher rates for a freelancer that gives them an incredible first impression and sells them on ability to deliver high quality results. As long as I continue to deliver consistent value to my clients beyond their expectations, I have no trouble setting and maintaining high prices for the services I'm providing. Before setting your prices at the bare minimum, you need to charge in order to hit your financial needs. Consider the actual value you'd be creating for your potential clients and make sure you are not leaving money on the table. You can always increase your rates in the near future and hope your client stays on the board. But if you start at a price point you are already excited about, you will be that much more likely to over deliver and continue increasing your value moving forward. Number 9 tips I would like to give you that leverage your network for introductions. One of the most effective ways to land higher quality and better paying freelance works is through leveraging your existing networks. Whether it's pitching your actual friends and former co-workers on freelance help or using their connections to make warm introductions to companies you do want to work with. This is a great alternative to cold contracting potential clients. Whenever I discover a freelance community opportunity I want to pursue on my known websites or elsewhere, I give myself 10 to 15 minutes to research about the company, find my ideal point of contact, and do a little homework on if I have a mutual connection on LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook before reaching out with a cold email. If I do have a mutual contact, I'll try to reach out my friend only if I'm actually friends with them and ask if they'd mind sending an email introduction on my behalf. This approach, where my first impression is being endorsed by a recommendation from someone my potential client already knows, has consistently netted me higher response and close rates. Number 10, perfect your pitching. There's an art and science to pitching your freelance services to the new clients. Landing new clients isn't just a matter of crafting an awesome freelance proposal. Your success depends on how you are selecting new jobs, how you position your value propositions, and how much you do ahead of time. I've owned new gigs simply because I clearly put in more time and effort into researching the company, determining their needs, and providing immense upfront value in form of insightful recommendations before I even discuss payment. In the world of freelancing, much of your success and ability to make money online will depend upon the strength of your client relationships and how well you are able to forge meaningful partnership. Number 11 is blog frequently. Well, the goal of having a website showcasing your skills to attract and convert new clients. What better way to increase the number of potential new clients coming across your websites than by creating high quality blog content that positions you as a standout expert within your field. At the beginning, aim for creating one or two in-depth blog posts per month geared toward providing truly helpful solutions that your potential clients may be searching for. Note that means you'll be writing for an audience for of your clients, not other people in your field. Once they discover your content and get some free value from you, you will naturally be top of mind if they are ready to hire out for more in-depth help. I initiated the majority of freelance contracts I have landed over the past years by mentoring a company in a successful blog post of my website. After publishing in-depth posts chronicling all of the best side business ideas, I spent a lot of time researching out to a carefully chosen person at each brand or online tool I mentioned, asking if I cited them correctly within the post. The majority of them wrote back either confirming or offering a suggestion, which they gave me an opportunity to either pitch a guest post, ask them to share my content with their audience on social media, or open the door to a potential marketing contract. My blog has been by far my highest return marketing channel for my freelance business. And the last and number 12 one is guest post on relevant industry blogs and publications. So when once you have a website that highlights your abilities and clearly communicates that you offer freelance services, one of the most effective ways to increase your online visibility is by getting content published on the blogs and publications where your potential customer spend most of the time. Marketing guru and consultant Neil Patel frequently shares about the huge contracts he lands for his business by publishing over 100 guest posts per year. While you'll be starting on a much smaller scale, don't underestimate the immediate benefit of getting your content featured on the blogs and publications that can drive hundreds or even thousands of new visitors to your website. In the span of less than 1 year, I have been able to get my post published on Entrepreneur including Business Insider, HubSpot, and dozens more publications by creating extremely high quality content and leveraging my pitching abilities. This increased visibility this increased visibility has had a direct positive impact on my business. So, my friends, that's all about today. I'm wanting to talk with you guys. So, wish you liked it, and thanks for being with me for so long time. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, and please press the bell icon. Okay, goodbye.